Hi guys, this is Emily. It's January 2013, so we've been on the GAPS diet since August, making us about 5 months in at this point. And I just wanted to report, I know it's been a while since our crazy days of being on the intro diet, but I have seen a lot of progress. The people at the school district say things like he's been making a lot of good gains and that type of thing this fall. Essentially, the main thing that I've observed in terms of specifics is that, well, Blake was never really like a gut kid with a lot of diarrhea problems, but his tantruming and anxiety was really out of control. So we were having, 3 to 5 meltdowns per day, even going to routine places that we went, going to the track or going to the gym or, things that we did every day were a big deal, and there was a lot of crying and a lot of anxiety for everybody. So I think that one of the main improvements that I've seen is that we can pretty much go through our whole day without having a big tantrum or meltdown for the most part. And when he does have them, they only last about 20 minutes, so I feel like it's easier to calm him down. We also, in September, started going to a preschool, and I feel like he's been very excited and happy to go to the preschool. And, frankly, I guess this shows how naive I was. We got tested by the school district, and we were going through the IEP process, trying to get him tested for delays to see if he would qualify for school district support. And I was like, well, he's gotten so much better from the GAPS diet. I don't even know if he'll qualify for any help or anything like that. But since he was already in occupational therapy privately, when we did go through our school district testing, that pretty much just bumped us into a more in-depth look. And I was actually impressed. They sent somebody out to his preschool to observe him interacting with peers, in addition to the classroom testing that he received. Now, they qualified him as not being just delayed, but severely delayed in a couple of different areas. And but his speech was not one of them, which, is kind of ironic, because I feel like his speech is one of the things that's hardest to understand. We actually had him getting tested through the November-December timeframe at our children's hospital, the autism clinic there, and the first thing that the speech therapist who was doing his 2-hour test, the first thing she said to me when she met him was, "Is he in speech therapy?" Because he was hard to understand. And at 4.5, her feeling of the correct milestone was that almost all of your speech should be intelligible to a stranger who's not familiar with the child and sort of his language differences. So, she couldn't understand a lot of stuff he was saying. I couldn't understand some of the things that he was saying. So she really felt strongly that he should be going to speech therapy or would benefit from speech therapy. But the speech pathologist at the school district told us that his delay, while he was delayed and sort of hard to understand, most of his delays were developmental and just, you'd grow out of them, and they're hard to understand but appropriate for his age. So that was kind of an interesting thing, and they ended up giving us half an hour a week of occupational therapy, and then rather than send him to the developmental preschool 4 days a week with regular kids and challenged kids, they basically wanted to keep him in his mainstream preschool 3 days a week, which they ended up paying for. So I was glad that we went through the process and got him tested. So they ended up paying his tuition for his part-time preschool, and they send somebody there once a month to observe him, interact with him, help train his teachers on how to better interact with him and help him grow. Now, we just, in December, the day after Christmas, we had our last children's hospital appointment. We got our diagnosis about a week or so after that, and they recommended 4 things for Blake. One was 5 days a week of preschool, half days, but more exposure to kids so that he could be more exposed, I guess. Secondly, they recommended ABA therapy. They didn't tell us how much or any details about their suggestion, but just talk to an ABA therapist to get him in an ABA program. Third was continue with occupational therapy, and fourth was to add speech therapy. So with this information, I'm going to try to go back to the school district and see if we can get more services offered for them. In addition, I'm pursuing private options right now. Our medical insurance will pay for some speech therapy and some occupational therapy, and they're not doing ABA right now, but apparently with some of the new laws and things that are coming through with, I don't know if it's from Obamacare or what, but starting in April, they might have some coverage for ABA, is what they told me. So I'm going to pursue that. Blake is pretty high functioning. He's in a mainstream classroom. He'd probably be like the Asperger's, PDD, NOS type of diagnosis, but they're not doing that now. It's just sort of autism 299.0 is the diagnosis code, and it's the spectrum, right? So, so we don't have like a clear gradation, but some of the ABA firms that we've talked to, they were all recommended to us. We got a big list of 20 ABA firms from Children's Hospital, and a couple of the companies said, you know, we could probably make good progress on his behaviors with 5 to 10 hours of therapy a week. And then one of the more hardcore firms said, you know, 25 to 40 hours is the amount that you need to have, you know, according to the research, to have the maximum impact. So I guess we'll see what we can afford and that type of a thing. But one thing that he pointed out was that 25 hours of ABA was shown to be more effective than 25 hours of eclectic care, you know, a combination of ABA, speech therapy, occupational therapy, preschool, physical therapy. That eclectic group showed no more improvement than the control group, which was waitlisted for those things. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting piece of data. And so hopefully we'll be able to get in a pretty intensive ABA therapy. And one thing that he mentioned also was that the nice thing about having more ABA therapy is that they can go beyond just shaping a behavior and do enough trials that it's just kind of automatic. And the kids just, you know, get a prompt and do a behavior, get a prompt and do a behavior. So it's just like retraining their brain, ingraining the new behavior more so that it's not as tricky. They don't have to think about it as much. So that was an interesting thing that I learned about the ABA. So I did ask specifically at our children's hospital about biomedical, and they pretty much said we don't do or recommend. Hi Julia, do you want to come sit with me? I'm making a video. They don't recommend, they don't implement any biomedical whatsoever, which I think is ridiculous. We've seen so much improvement with the gaps that it's like, I know that this type of thing can be effective. So I just made another video. Today we did our first methyl B12 shot. So that was really good. And well, it took 45 minutes. It was a temper tantrum, and then as soon as it was over, it was fine. Yeah, the lamp is working. Isn't that nice? I brought it in here so I could have more light for my video. Do you want to come say hi to the camera for my video?
Hi, Mommy.
Here, come sit on my lap. Come over here.
Hi, Mommy.
Here, around the other way, by the wall.
Hi, Mommy.
Okay, now look.
Hi, Mommy.
Here's Blake. This is Blake. See, if you look at that green light, then
Hi,
you're on
Mommy.
camera. Good waving. Hi. So Blake likes to talk about dogs. He's really into letters. He's gained a lot of interest in drawing and writing and doing other fine motor activities since we've been on gaps, and since he started preschool. He went from not being able to hold the scissors and cut anything to now he can snip right along a straight line. He doesn't seem to have a lot of sensory issues with the noise anymore, although he does seem to be like sensory seeking in that he writes really hard with his pencil. He'll break crayons, he'll wear the pencil nub down, and sometimes he kind of likes to hit things, like unfortunately Julia's head. We're trying not to hit Julia's head anymore, right, Blake? Does Julia like it when you hit her head?
No.
No. Can you look into here? Why don't you tell us what you did today, Blakey?
I did wonder when I finished, and I brought home an orange happy face.
Oh, let's see your sticker. Hold it up. There it is. There's your orange happy face sticker. Do you see it on the camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Julia wanted a pink happy face. Mommy, my phone hurts.
What hurts?
This This.
What hurts?
My bottom.
Your bottom hurts?
Mommy, we prepared that.
We did what?
We prepared that.
We prayed it?
We fixed that, Mommy.
Fixed what? Fixed the lamp? Well, it was always working. I just had to take it out of your room because you were knocking it down during your nap times, remember? You were ransacking things. So, can you talk about some of the foods that you like to eat? This is actually about our special foods that we eat.
I eat eggs, almonds,
Yep.
almond bread, protein powder,
What kind of vegetables do you like to eat?
grapes, carrots,
Do you like to eat broccoli? Cucumbers?
Broccoli.
Do you like meat?
That like meat and pears.
What did you have for Thanksgiving?
I ate turkey, apple pie.
Yep. Do you want to sit with us, Julia?
Yes. Mommy, can you put it back in my room?
Oh, do you think you can be nice to the lamp now?
Yes, I can. I'm not gonna knock it down.
Okay.
I'm not going to play with it. That would make me so happy.
That's right. Look, now we're all straight on there.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Blake.
Hi, Mommy.
Who did we meet this morning? Did we go to speech therapy for the first time?
Yes.
We're going to work on talking.
Mommy, we have found 310.
That's right. It was in office number 310. You're right.
Yes, but I found one that was 300.
Yep, next door was 300. I might sneeze just a minute. Whew. Yeah, so anyway, we've decided to, on our evolution, I just thought, well, we'll do this GAPS diet because he seems to have, very mild symptoms. Some of the things that he's having issues with are similar things that people have issues with who have autism. And, come to find out he's more severely diagnostically affected than I thought,
but talk in a computer.
He's gotten a lot better since we've done GAPS, basically, and I'll try to intersperse some video clips so you guys can get a sense of before and after, and obviously it's not a controlled study. He's 6 months older, and he's had his preschool intervention. He started going to preschool, but we're very happy with the GAPS diet. It's been fairly easy on him. He's kind of a list and categories guy, so he's been really happy with categorizing the foods, just like what can you recycle and what can you not recycle, what can we eat and what we can not eat. So I think it's been harder on my family members who are not on the diet and have to eat our special food when they come over to our house, or we bring a special cake to go next to the other cake, or apple pie to go next to the other apple pie. So it's been harder on the people who feel sympathetic for us than it has been on us ourselves. So Blake's doing really well. Blake, what are you doing?
I'm slapping.
Is there something that you want to say instead of using your hands? Can you use your words?
Please, don't do that.
Julia was not doing anything. She was being a very nice girl and reading her book.
Yes, Mommy. My bottom hurts.
Your bottom hurts?
Yes.
From where the shot went in?
Yes, but I hurt down with the shoe. Don't move me, Mommy.
Okay, let's move. Ugh. So, yeah, we're starting down our therapy route and starting methyl B12 injections. So, hopefully I'll be able to give an update on how that's going, but I wanted to do this update today because it's our last, pure day of GAPS diet, and we're starting to add other things in. So, does GAPS diet work? Yes, absolutely it works. Is it hard? It can be hard in the beginning, especially if you can't get out of intro quickly. I think as we started to introduce more foods, the kids got much more enthusiastic about what we were doing. So that was a big plus. And it made me a believer in biomedical. And we'll be pursuing some other treatments that I'll look forward to reporting on in the future. So that's it for now. I'll wrap this up. Good luck with your kids. I know it's a lot of work, obviously. Somebody told me, yeah, it's hard on the dads. It's hard on the dads. and the moms have no choice. So, so there's definitely a lot of work involved, but Blake started saying I love you about 3 months into the GAPS diet, which he had not done before. He calls me mommy now, which he didn't do before. And he's waving. Hi! So, if you're on the fence, you know, it's healthy eating. There's not really a downside except for the work and the strife with the kiddos. But I would definitely try it. Give yourself a good month to 3 month trial and just go for it and see if you don't notice a difference. We're still on dairy, which our biomed practitioner suggested we might want to do a trial without dairy because, you know, casein free is a big thing. And, but the kids love their yogurt. I put all Blake's vitamins in his yogurt every day, and he eats it up with blueberries and coconuts. It's really good. I have it too.
Hi, Mommy.
And hi.
Hi, Mommy.
We're all on it together at home,
Mommy.
And it's good. You know, my husband eats steak and salad, and what's to complain about, right? We're crock-potting some pork and cabbage right now. Blake did last night tell me that he doesn't like the food that we make, but he likes plenty of stuff. Some of his favorites are chicken drumsticks with hot sauce, and he really likes to eat salad with olive oil on it. What else do you like to eat? He likes fruit. Fruit is a big thing, but we try to limit it. And just hamburgers. Blake, please don't hit. So anyway, we'll keep you posted, and again, good luck on your journey. Thanks for watching, and of course this is our experience with the GAPS diet after about 5 months. We are not medical doctors or experts of any kind, and your mileage may vary. So remember, everyone says autism can't be cured, so that doesn't mean you shouldn't try, but, you know, FDA disclaimer here. If you want more information about the progress we're making and the things that we're trying, visit us online at NaturalHealthForLife and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll look forward to giving you updates as they roll in.